Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Road to 2000, day 126. Let's jump into a game. Hope everyone's good. Currently Saturday, and there's been a lot of football on with the Euros, so I've been indulging and getting out there and having a good time. And we're playing the English, so I hope everyone's good. And yeah, I don't know. A few of you may have seen me doing my vertical streams lately, and it's been really good fun. So I want to thank everybody that's gotten involved with that as well. It's been really cool, good support, lots of comments, everybody interacting with one another. Even when I'm playing games, people are interacting with each other, which is really cool to see. And just a lot of you know what I mean, just a lot of chess and just having fun with it all. Right, we're gonna fianchetto. So yeah, I will be doing more streams in the coming days. Um, Not tonight because England play, and I will be having a few beers. So probably tomorrow. Right, that is a nice spot. I want a fianchetto. Do we need to be worried about this? We can just pull our knights out here as well in exchange if needs be. I'm going to fianchetto, continue my development. Now, I think that's probably a good move. Could even go here. Yeah, I'd quite like to take that now. If they want to take, it's fine. It helps my queen out, and then I just castle quickly. If not, I do this and replace this knight, and then they've got a pawn in the middle, but this doesn't really look at anything. So either way, I'm kind of happy. Gotta say, the weather in the moment in the UK has been so poor. Honestly, it could be autumn. I mean, it could be winter. I had to bring my winter coat back out the other day because it was just raining all day long and was cold. Okay, so they go back, which is kind of, it's not ideal, is it? Let's be honest. So we're just going to take this opportunity to castle and finish development as well. I always quite like doing this and then doing this if they take, and then maybe sort of maybe push forward. A bit of tension for the center here at the moment. I think the idea of pushing might come at some point, but not quite yet. Okay. It's all looking very symmetrical. So I'll just push this out. Okay, maybe just to look after this pawn. Maybe I want to get in here as well. Okay, are they going to come around here, hope that I take, and then queen comes in? I don't know, but what I'm going to do is, do we want to do that? And if they take, we take. And then we've got quite a nice pawn formation. I don't see anything wrong with that. If they want to get rid of the bishop pair. Maybe if they don't take, at some point they might get sloppy, miss out on this. They need to develop, so they might just, yeah, okay, they just do that. Now, I think I'm going to do the same. So basically, I want to replace this knight with this one if they take it. They won't be taking the horse just yet, because if I do, that's a fork on these two things. If this moves, we've got a bit of an issue. Currently not well, it is defended now, but things change very quickly. So maybe worth pulling this out the way. Where do we want to move to? Could they maybe come around here? If so, I think I probably pull their pawn away. Okay, I was always quite happy with taking and leaving their piece in the middle. That's fine. Can do that. Which pawn are they going to take back with? Could be important, but still, either way, they're going to have a. They're not going to be able to look at my pawn on A1. Sorry, my rook on A1. Maybe we do this. If they take, then they've got a pawn. I mean, these doubled up pawns are never good. I'd say the computer probably favors me just about. Now, wondering if there's any kind of tactics, maybe looking at this potentially. Obviously not now, defended 3 times. How could that happen? Maybe I'll take this, push forward. Okay, that's not going to happen just yet. Do we start pushing pawns? In fact, if we do this now, they're very close to being, not quite, they can take, we take. They are close to being trapped. So we're just going to push forward, that's fine. Maybe we go forward and then we can push. If they take, we take with this. And then maybe push forward again. Get the rook on this file. Maybe we start with getting the rook on B1. Okay. Now, this is the one. So computer, whenever I do this, I do the wrong thing. So we take, the bishop's under pressure. I think the computer's going to want me to do this. I don't like that. Why? Because it keeps this sheltered. I'm going to do what I think the computer's going to tell me to have done if I don't do it. So I think the computer normally likes that. And it kind of adds a bit more of a barrier. Okay, so they put some pressure on this. I'd like to offer the exchange. If they come around here and attack, I'm just going to do this. Okay, we could just push forward. Or do we just do this again? Then they come here, kind of doesn't make any... We're just going to do this, why not? We're kind of on the... So if we do this, I think we just push forward here. Now let's be careful. So if I think ideally they take. And this is actually bad. So look, if they take, and I was to take with this, they can push forward, attacking my knight, and also looking at this. So I need to get this, as mentioned before, out of the way. Also, if I take, it invites them back in, and they're directly looking at this. So I think this is probably a good move. Again, I don't really want to take and give their bishop a nice kind of look at this and this. Just doesn't quite fit in for me. So maybe now is the time to try and get this in a better position. But where do we push forward? I might try and go for this. That looks such a poor move, isn't it? It is such a poor move. I just don't want my queen to... I just want my queen. So basically, look, if I push forward... They take, I take, they take. So this could be a situation very soon. I'm going to do this. Why? Because I want my rook to be able to back this up as well. I mean, it's probably an awful move, but I couldn't see anywhere else to put it. There actually isn't. Maybe get my queen on here as well. Maybe it's time for me to start pushing pawns. Maybe this first, then this, and then try and... Oh God, it's just, I can't get this knight into the game. Yeah, okay. This is currently just a little bit sad. That's actually, if I could, it seems stupid. So my knight was there. What about if I'd have moved here, then got it here? I'd be attacking them. If they go back, I would take. If they take, that was probably slightly better, but not by much. Maybe I'll just close the situation down for the time being. Been looking at that for a while because they're starting to push the pawns. Maybe they'll start trying to do this one. That knight is so sad. What about I take? If they take, I take. And then what? They take, don't they? And then they protect this. Just figure this out again. If I take, they take, I take, they take, I take, they take. Okay, cool. It was worth looking at. Yeah, I feel kind of stuck here. I feel like I might need to go back here again. Should I just get this in the corner? It's a waiting move. I kind of need them to do something. I can't really see a way through. As bad as that is, but maybe I do this in prep for trying to get my other rook involved or the queen behind it. Need to think about this as well. So if I think they might take at some point, then I'm going to take. Then they'll come back. If queen moves, does this work? Still got my eye on it. They take, I take. They come here. Attacking my queen. Ooh. Yeah, okay, cool. I think it's time to we're gonna do this. Now, which pawn are they going to take with? That could be important as well. So they take with that pawn. So now this got to be a little bit wary of this. Now, if I push, no, it doesn't quite work still, does it? Can I? How the heck can I get this into the game? I can't get. It's like a barrier. I think just do this for the time being. Now, if they take, I'll take. They might try and double up. If they do, I might need to... what about knight over here? Here, push, they take. I jump in here. It's a long way, but in this current situation, I don't know if anybody can see it. Who's going to watch this video? But I really can't see a breakthrough. I can't see any way to sort of penetrate through this situation. Still got my eye on that pawn on a5 if they get sloppy with their rook, but I don't... I can see them making some ground on this side here. I take, and then I just think this is, yeah, this is dangerous. So maybe they'll just start with this, or maybe they'll just go straight out. And if I take, they're in. Yeah, this side's concerning. Need to connect the rooks. Don't know how to. Don't know where to put this knight. I might just have to do this, as discussed. But yeah, there we go. I think I'd rather, hang on. If they take, I take, queen takes. So do I get this back on this file now? I think that's a good move. If they take, I take. And I'm slightly reluctant to go down this very long route here, just because look at that, that's 3-4 potential moves to get it somewhere which is could end up really good, but that's moves away, whereas this is happening right now, and I feel like this could be needed at some point. If they start doing this, then I might just take and see what's up. In fact, am I best doing that now? If I take, queen will probably take. Well, in fact, the pawn will take. I take, pawn takes. I take. And then they've got two things to protect it, but maybe give me a chance to come in there. I mean, the next couple of moves are really sort of defining in terms of this game, but They still got enough time to convert all of this. Right, okay, so they're attacking me. Now if I take, say they take, and if I take, they can push on, and then this is an issue as well. I don't like that happening. If they take, I'm going to jump in here. I like that better. So I think I might just, if I take, they take, then what? That's fine. That's fine. I think now we move the knight over here. Okay, maybe we just, so yeah, we take. Are they pressuring anything? No, they can push on and try and get this, which means we have to push on. Okay, so they do that. There's that. Looks a little bit dodgy. If I do this, that would be bad because they push and they get this. This is a bit troublesome. So we're just going to try and address it quickly now. Don't want that. Now maybe ideas of trying to do this. Then we've got two things looking at this or this. I think that's probably better. I'm losing here. I'm definitely losing here. My pawns, they've got these two pawns which look like they could cause some real trouble. This knight can't get into the game. I was actually quite happy when they only had the bishop against my knight. I quite liked it, but yeah, if this game had gone on another 5 minutes, I'd say. I'm probably down about, I'd say about 2, maybe, just a little guess. Yeah, it's just a shame with time, really. I'd have been intrigued to see this one out, win, lose or draw, but yeah, I want to see what the Evar bar is saying. Talk to me. What's going on? So what are we now? Yeah, down 2.3. Fair play. Yeah, I could see the weaknesses there, but I didn't see how it unfolded. That pawn that they had in the middle of the board, okay, there really wasn't much in it at all. I mean, we played with 80%, 80.1 to be precise. They played with 87.6. Yeah, there wasn't much in it at all. I mean, I think that was a fairly solid game. I didn't like this because they just moved it back. And here we're 0.4 up. Yeah, I normally do that. I don't know why I didn't think that. I was still trying to sort of make this happen at some point, but okay. Yeah, that looks a lot better. But this happened. We got this back round here. And here we are 0.5 up. So I quite liked the opening into the middle game. I'm happy. I don't mind where my pieces are. I don't like their doubled up pawns. But that actually came back to kind of haunt me in the end. So, okay, so it just wants me to take. Pushing forward, too aggressive. They take. Now, I was debating whether or not I take with the right piece or not. And normally I'd probably take with this. But I know a lot of times I've been in this kind of situation. I'd normally take with this. Sorry, computer normally likes me to take with this pawn, with the C pawn. But let's just see. Okay, so we take back. That was the right option. Cool. So we are learning something here along the line. Now, the reason for that is I believe that it kind of keeps this area kind of together intact. But again, it's funny how I think that I would have taken with this. Kind of keeps things open as well. Again, my knight was so poor in that game. Okay, come and hit me. Offer the exchange. It just wants my queen out of the way, out of the pin. Come back around here, just drop in there. It wants that, but then they just come back in again, so... Okay, this was an interesting one as well. So look, how have I gone from... So look, I've gone from 0.5. And as soon as I've done this, I'm now losing 0.5. It wants me to push on. It just didn't. I take, but they take and they've got a really nice bishop. Yeah, I did think that. Why? I want to see that. And then what? Show moves. Okay, yeah, because it figures out that I was trying to do that. So then they eventually take. Then I take. And then that's even better, because if I do this, take, and then my knight's in the game. Cool. I did think now. I looked at this. It seemed like, I think initially I've gone from here, and then I went here, and then I've seen it. So I should have probably thought about it a little bit more, but I was just trying to get that knight into the game. No, I took. And we're losing 0.8. We're just losing here. But again, we're losing by computer. 1.8 we're now down. But in this situation, I mean, did I take with the right piece? It wanted me to take with that. Yeah, I did see that as well. I mean, that was going to be my next kind of move. We were looking at this, we were looking at this. Okay, cool, interesting. Look, we won that one by what, time? So not, we'll take it. I mean, it's a 10-minute game. If we're going to play in those kind of time formats, then I guess you've got to kind of stick to it. So let's jump into another one, e4, e5. There was a comment not so long ago about me playing that Rusou Gambit. And I'm sorry if you're watching again, but it's happening. But the reason it's happening is because this is literally part of my DNA from when I started my journey. I used to play the Traxler against the Italian, which is a really, really tasty thing. But that kind of, when I got to 1400, it just didn't happen anymore. Everybody had kind of sussed that one out. Played the Rusou Gambit, and it's worked with a lot of success up to 1700. But the person who mentioned it in the comments is completely right, because past 1700, people just know what to do, or it just becomes, I don't know, you're just used to these kind of things. You're like, oh, a free pawn. You just obviously don't take it. Right, that's the best move. And again, so look, I deserve to lose this now after being given advice not to do it, and then I'll do it. So look, it is what it is. But basically, I will be looking into what else I can do against the Italian and just try and firm up my game a bit more, because the Rusou Gambit is something that I do need to get rid of, but it's like something that I've been a part of for a very long time. So it's just, don't really want to lose it now. Now, this is an issue. Okay, that was the bad move. That was bad. They should have taken first, and then I'm in a bit of trouble, because the check there isn't on. Gives us a chance to hit the queen. It gives us a chance to do this at some point as well. They might just castle. If they do, I think we do this straight away, defending this pawn, hitting the queen. Where do they go? They don't go here because of the queen. They do something like this. There's a way. What is the trick here? Obviously my rook's under attack. The knight's under attack. What is it? What is the move? I think it might be king. It's something weird here. I can't defend both. I can defend both. I can do that. Defending this. but it blocks my queen in. I can't remember, what do I do here? Yeah, that's a horrible move, isn't it, guys? If I do this, then what? If I do this, I can see this coming in. And then say they take. Do we take with king? Then this is still hanging. Bit of an issue. Do we just defend with the king? Should we do it? I'm going to hell. I am going to hell. Right. Was there a reasonable thing to deal with that? I can't remember what it was, if there was. Yeah, but we will be finding an alternative to the Rusu Gambit. The Rusu Gambit is something I should probably stick with for Blitz at the moment. Well, I'm currently like 1400, so yeah, it's a bit of fun, you know. Now, I can see them castling. In fact, if we do this, does the queen have any other options other than to take? I don't think they do. They take, we jump in here. They try and hit me. Ooh, okay. I think we just do this. Defending this pawn. Attacking the queen. Potentially get the queen out. Check's a bit pointless because that, or that. Okay, wow, they're looking at this. So how can we deal with this? Obviously we're looking at that with a check, or they're looking at this if I do something stupid. So I think the best thing to do here is to probably just I'm going to move forward. Why? Well, I'm going to move this onto this file. I see no issue why we can't do that. Got to protect this. Probably get this out. I think I'm going to go here, and if they castle, look at a cheeky little one like that. Okay, so they're looking at this and this. They can take this pawn, and I can't take back because I'd be in check. Also, if I defend like this, so I need to think about this one carefully, so hang on. If they take this, I'm going to do this. So now they can take this and I can't take back, but it also means they've got their king there. So if I do this, they then can't move their, they'd be in a pin. So do this. So they've taken, ooh, okay, what's that about? No idea. This is an issue. I can't afford to let that go with check because I'd probably lose this. Do we now just get this into a better position? If we do this, are they coming in? We're going to do this. Why are we doing that? Because we're still looking at this potential combination. Okay. Now, again, how can we deal with this? I think that king's got to get out of the way, doesn't it, really? In fact, you know what? We can get the queens off the board, can't we? That makes a lot of sense. Don't think they want me to take because it just doubles up their pawns. They take, we take with check. They defend, we take off a piece. Protecting this situation here. Okay, where we're going to take, doubled up their pawns. We don't take because it undoubles their pawns. We let them take. This is a situation. And do we just... I think we jump in like this. See no reason why we can't do that. Idea of doing that. They take. Okay, cool, that doesn't happen, so sweet. I think we just do this now. Which one? This one or this one? Ah, think about it, 6 minutes, right. They take, I'd rather have this. It's going to act as a pawn. We're going to do it. This is what we're going to do. Are we going to get trapped? Not yet, no. They do that, just slip back. Okay. So we're going to do this. Okay, so they're looking at this pawn. We're looking at this pawn. Now, I think we can just take. The reason is because if they take this pawn, I think we can come back there, hit them. Failing that, hit this. Maybe I should have done that. Then if they moved, we just take this out. Okay, oh, actually there is a, ooh, missed that. In fact, that works even better, I think. Okay, cool. So what about if we just do this? I think that's a good shout. I know that's coming in, but once we've dealt with this situation, say we take, they take, we take with, right, that's gone. Cool. We can now horrible position for my king. Wow. I was going to say we can address this, but we can't. That pawn's hanging. Maybe just get this in here so the rooks are connected. Or maybe just do that. I think that's probably a good move. Protect the pawn, then push forward, do this, and get back out again. Or do we do this straight away? No, we can't. Protecting this pawn. Okay. Push forward. Stick with the plan. If we do this, it's bad. I think we just, I think we jump in. Yeah, and then I think, yeah, if they push forward again, we're just straight up taking, protected by this. If we do this, they protect it like that. If we push, they can't push. If they take, we take with check. What's going on here? Do I think that's probably a better move? Maybe. If we get this in here now. I don't think that's a bad move. I think we're just going to do it. I think it gives us a bit of momentum. If they do this, it allows me in. Does it do much? Then I take. Okay, there is a check. Okay, now they're looking at this. Protect it. If they try and hit me, do I just do this, push forward? Okay, I think that's a good thing to do. Can actually just grab that, but I don't want them coming in. Maybe I should have. If they do this, I think I might just come over here and hit the rook. They're not going to want to lose it. So they move somewhere. we take. If they take, which they kind of have to, then we take back. Yeah, okay. We're not gonna hit the rook. They take, we take. Do they jump in? I think moving the king might be... It's risky, isn't it? It's really risky. Do we just hit them straight away? Let's hit them. I can't see why we can't do that. Got to make use of this knight. Do we just push out? Maybe here. Obviously, the bishop takes. Need to get these rooks connected. I don't like this. It's okay for the time being because they can't. They need a couple of moves to get in here. But I want these connected. Then I could do this maybe. Come all the way up here. And then potentially... I don't know. Where they're going with that rook. I mean, wherever they move, they need to be careful of the fork, because I think my next move will probably be something like this. Okay, interesting. Hitting the rook, that's a free pawn, but we take the piece. Taking a piece for them isn't good. Sorry, if I take a piece, it's not good for them. Let's see this. They take, I take. Do they do this? I'd protect. And get rid of this pawn. This pawn's been my woe for the past, I don't know, few moves at least. Okay, so they do that. I get it. Fair play. Is there any better moves? We're just going to get rid of it. Simplify. Okay, now that is a better move, isn't it? Can they do anything first? If they do this, we take. If they push, we jump in. Yeah, there we go. We just take. Then we get rid of this. Well, I think we just move this forward. Or in fact, we just deal with this first, don't we? Give them something to worry about. That's still not... It should be good, but still obviously a little bit... King's in no man's land. Okay, they resign. Fair play. Right, cool. We'll take it. And yes, if you're watching, then you're right. The Rusuk Gambit isn't going to get me to 2,000, but it's definitely got me up to 1,700, and hopefully it can help me on my way back there while I figure out something else to sort of play against the Italian, which is just, yeah, we'll see. But look, okay, so they do this, we do this. And actually, to be fair, the computer hates the Rusuk Gambit, look. But then afterwards, they... Okay, so that's the best move. Okay, I always take that one, so best taking this. Show me the moves after that. Right, okay, cool. And that's the bad move. Well, no, it's not. So basically, this is a bad move. But yeah, see, look, and then we just do that. We save the piece. Why was this bad? I couldn't see it. What was it? What was it? Am I threatening mate somehow? Or do I just... Where was it? I can't... Look at that. Winning 4 by 4. So that was the move. It was the best move. It just hates the queen's position. So basically, if they had done something like, say, develop, I probably would have come up here and just traded off. Threatening that as well. I know that's under attack, but hitting the queen. Just looking at this potential if they had a castled. We're looking to get the queen up here. Was a little bit concerned with this as well. Obviously, if they'd have taken that, I couldn't have taken back, but I did think that would have been a little bit worrying as well. And then they would have had to have defended, and then, yeah, it's not great. Okay, so that was fine. Okay, cool. So at once that, if queen takes, we just come in here and start attacking them. They take this, and it's just, right, okay. Yeah, I just thought here, look, that's a good move. Computer says it's excellent, so that's fine. I'll take it. You're up material. Only 2, but 4.4 on the eval bar. And I will just happily double up their pawns and get rid of the queens. Other rook. Okay, I should have done the other rook because, and I should have seen this as well, because this was doing a job protecting the pawn, and this one was currently, this situation over here, which I was initially looking at, was no longer on. So that would have been the best bet as well. Would have got my rooks connected, and the king could have just popped in the corner safely. So I should have done that. Should have seen it as well. That's fair enough. I come back in here attacking as well because they're kind of pinned down. I know that this is going to be taken at some point, but I was happy enough to kind of just take it out of the way. I missed that taking back was with check, which kind of got me a little bit worried and gave them a slight peek back into the game at 2.8. I'm up still, but 3.3. Why was that a bad move? Because what do we do? We defend the... So I was thinking here, so if they take, we're pressuring this and this, but then surely they just go here. And then you push her again, and then they go somewhere else, but okay, cool. That's bad. Right, okay, I get it. Need to get that rook in the game. We didn't do that. But now we can get this back into the game. It's too slow because we take with check. Then we defend that pawn that was under attack. And then I thought we could have just taken that pawn, but we didn't. We defended. Oh, it says it's best. Okay, fair play. I like that. So that's what I was thinking. I was thinking that sometimes it's just best to kind of not get too greedy. It's winning, so just keep things sturdy. Don't be silly. And we think with this, what do we think here? Yeah, let's up the ante. Let's attack them. That's bad. A really bad move. So we've gone from 4.3 up to 2.1 up. It wants that rook involved. It can see it's doing absolutely nothing in that game at the moment. They do that, which is bad, because we can now do the fork. Miss this. If I do this, oh, because I can just take it now. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I should have got rid of that pawn, and it protects this as well. Oh my gosh. I should have seen it, and this is protected. So yeah, I should have just taken that pawn. That would have been best. We've threatened them. We've taken. They've taken back, and it gives us the fork, take, and it's just, yeah, it's just winning. 5.3 up. But hey, look, a couple of victories, and we just keep on rolling on this road to 2000. Guys, if you liked it, give it a like. If you've got any comments to make about me playing that Rusou Gambit or whatever it may be, drop a comment, good or bad. We'll take them all. I'm going to be doing some streams again, normally on the weekend. I'll try and do a couple in the week sometimes. Really good fun engaging with everyone who watches the channel. I really appreciate every single one of you. And if you haven't subscribed to the journey and fancy supporting me, do it. Other than that, come on the England tonight and have a lovely weekend, guys. Take care of yourselves. See you later. Bye-bye.